Hi everyone! It's hard to imagine the challenges of being born in the family of a sports celebrity. It's not all about luxurious life, constant traveling, and success. The kids have to deal with increased attention from the media.
He made make the Blake face.
Look that way and do the Blake face.
Blake face.
Public pressure, and a complete lack of privacy.
Daddy?
People expect a lot from them, and therefore, they need to be always on top. In today's video, we will tell you about the children of famous athletes who are incredibly talented. Their skills are top-notch and on par with their parents. Let's get it on! Xavi Simons. This charming kid is the real hope of FC Barcelona. He's only 16 years old, but he is already more popular than his father. His Instagram account has more than 1.5 million followers. Xavi was born in Amsterdam, in the family of the former Dutch football player Xavi Simons. Over his career, his father played in the Netherlands, and also was a head coach of one of the Ajax youth academy teams. It seems that Xavi wanted his son to have a football career from his very birth, because he named the boy after the former captain of FC Barcelona, Xavi Hernandez. The child prodigy started to show off his extraordinary football skills at such an early age that Catalan coaches soon noticed him. At the age of 7, Xavi moved from Galicia to Barcelona to train at the Barça Academy La Masia, where he still plays up to this day. What is the secret of the stunning success of the young player? Well, to begin with, all Barcelona fans placed their hopes on him, if only because he was trained in La Masia. Second, it's because of his exceptional skills. Experts say that at his young age, he controls the ball like an experienced player. He can easily handle several opponents at once, performing incredible tricks and then scoring a goal. At the same time, he's not trying to be a one-man team and do everything himself. He also shows excellent results in assists. Will Xavi become the next Lionel Messi? We'll see. The rumors on the internet say that other clubs also show interest in the young player. Paris Saint-Germain is apparently one of the clubs keen on securing his services. Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. Do you believe that talent is inherited? We don't know whether it's true or not, but no one will doubt the talent of this kid. His father does not need an introduction. Cristiano Ronaldo is the second highest paid football player in the world. This year, Lionel Messi has beaten Cristiano Ronaldo to the top spot, but before that, Ronaldo was at the top of this rating for several years in a row. In any case, the annual income of Ronaldo is estimated at about $109 million, and it would seem that his children have everything they need to enjoy life and not break a sweat. But this family is not like that. Cristiano Jr. started to play with the ball on the field almost as soon as he learned how to walk, and at the age of 5, his father discussed the career of a professional football player with him.
Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. Este aqui é o meu papá.
But we all know that success in sports requires more than a legendary father and a lot of money. Therefore, the kid had to adopt a strict daily training routine. His father decided to pass to his son his fantastic skills and train his body from a young age, though Ronaldo himself was skinny when he was a kid. You can see Cristiano Jr. in action right now. Since last year, a 9-year-old child prodigy has been playing for Juventus youth team. After he joined the team, it didn't take long to see the results. He scored 19 goals in the first 5 games. Professionals claim his style reminds of his father's trademark features: strong kicks, quick reaction, and a creative approach to attacks. The boy admits that he wants to grow up and become like his dad. He even tries to copy his father's trademark stance before taking free kicks. By the way, we shall note that despite all the fuss around his son, Ronaldo still tries to protect him from excessive attention of the press. That is why he decided not to give the child to the Real Madrid Youth Academy, where he plays himself, although Cristiano was definitely welcome there. Mick Schumacher. Michael Schumacher's fame is so great that his name has already become a synonym for speed and reaction. It's difficult to imagine what kind of pressure it puts on the child of the famous racer, especially if he chooses to follow in his father's footsteps. However, 20-year-old Mick Schumacher does not seem to pay attention to pressure from the public. and continues to make his way into Formula 1. He's not afraid of having a 7-time world champion dad or being criticized by professionals. Today, Mick successfully competes in Formula 2 and will probably move to the top division very soon. Mick's responsible attitude is evident from his words. After his last year's victory in the European Formula 3, he could immediately move to the premium racing division, but instead, he chose to stay in the second one to gain experience. As Mick puts it, he's not aiming for quick results. He prefers to train and improve his skills as much as possible, not try to impress anyone with spectacular moves and taking risks on the circuit. While skeptics claim that Mick has no special talents, experts of racing sports say that slow and steady wins the race. And who knows, perhaps in the future, when people mention the name Schumacher, people will remember Mick, not Michael. Time will tell. Xavi ONeal. Even if you are not a fan of basketball, you certainly know who Shaquille O'Neal is. This 216-centimeter tall giant has long become a symbol of the NBA and world basketball. His 19-year-long career in numerous clubs, such as the Lakers, Miami Heat, and Phoenix Suns, as well as in the American national team, bought him a huge amount of titles and world fame. But this does not scare his son Xavi ONeal. At 19 years old, he plays in a regular university team, but the NBA already showed interest in him. By the way, he wasn't that much into basketball when he was a kid. At an early age, he really enjoyed skating, but by the age of 13, he decided to follow in his father's footsteps, and now people expect him to succeed. The only thing keeping him from pursuing his career is health issues. Last year, Xavi missed an entire season due to heart surgery. His mother says that if the surgery was delayed, Xavi could have died. He already resumed his training, but one can only guess if his health would allow him to become a professional player of the highest league. Luca, Enzo, Theo, and Elias Zidane. French player Zinedine Zidane is famous in the entire world. When he played for the national team, he became the champion of Europe and the world. And today, he is the head coach of FC Real Madrid, where he played from 2001 to 2005. Zidane created a real family dynasty of football players. All 4 of his sons decided to follow in his footsteps. Just look at this photo. These guys obviously train a lot. The oldest one, 24-year-old Enzo, has already played for the Swiss FC Lausanne Sport, and today, he is a part of Portuguese club Aves. Nevertheless, for his age, this is still a very modest achievement. The club got him for free, and Aves finished 14th in Portugal's Premier League last season. However, the management hopes that with the arrival of the football star, the situation will change. 21-year-old Luke shows better results. For a long time, he has played for Real Madrid youth team, and today, he is a reserve goalkeeper of the adult team. His saves make the fans ecstatic. And finally, the younger sons of Zidane, 17-year-old Theo and 13-year-old Elias, are actively training in the Real Madrid Academy. Experts point out that the style of all 4 sons is similar to their father's techniques. By the way, it's interesting that all 3 sons, except Luca, play in the same football position as Zinedine, the attacking midfielder. Undoubtedly, this only makes comparisons of young players with their exceptional dad more interesting. Whatever the case, of all 4, Luca is most likely to become the most successful due to his lightning-fast reaction and amazing skills. In any case, it's too early to make conclusions. Zinedine himself fully developed his football skills only when he turned 28 years old. Lebron James Jr. Another rising star of youth, or maybe even professional basketball, is 14-year-old LeBron James Jr., son of the Los Angeles Lakers forward LeBron James. He has already outgrown some adult players and put their skills to the test. At the age of 13, he performed his first and very skillful dunk. This technique is considered one of the most spectacular in basketball. To do the dunk, a player jumps in the air, controls the ball above the horizontal plane of the rim, and scores by putting the ball directly through the basket. In 2018, LeBron Jr. was on the list of the 25 basketball players in his age, and this year, he enrolled in the Sierra Canyon School in Los Angeles, where the children of ex-NBA players Scottie Pippen and Kenyon Martin will study together with him. Sierra Canyon is known to have the best basketball program in the country. We shall wait for the young talents to grow up and challenge the older generation. Kasper Schmeichel. Millions of football fans know who Kasper Schmeichel was long before he played in his first professional match. The photo, in which he holds the English Premier League Cup in 1994 together with his father Peter, the legendary goalkeeper of Manchester United and the Danish national team, was printed by all newspapers of the world. Kasper, who decided to follow in his father's footsteps and became a goalkeeper, has remained in the shadow of his own father for a long time. However, he still managed to achieve recognition. Before the World Cup in 2018, he was considered the main hope of the Danish national team, and he really brought a lot to the team. For example, in the match against Croatia, Kasper managed to save 3 penalties. However, the team still lost. But who knows? Perhaps his victories are yet to come. This is it for today. See you soon!